Hey everyone, Case here, and welcome back to the Summer of a Discontent update in the Simpsons chapter. And just like that, well, after all this is going to wrap up the entire update. The whole major update, the weeks and weeks of tapping and getting prizes, desert-themed prizes, is almost at an end. I hate that you talked us into getting up and walking again. I feel like we've been walking forever. They're taking us to the top of Springfield Mesa. How's that going to help us? Hi dilly ho, neighborinos. Flanders? What are you doing up there? Oh my goodness. Holy moly. They're not going to get up there. After all that walking, there's no shot. Let's store to my inventory. Oh my goodness. Flanders, he must have followed us here to get to a recliner back. Let's get out of here. No, Homer, he can take us home, unless he also is a mirage. Hey, Ned, what are you doing here? Well, Bart, I like to come up here and look up at the stars to feel closer to God. Is that why you're here? Not exactly. We went to the desert park and then our car broke down, and then we walked through a strange man's trash art garden. But he ran us off, so we walked through the desert again and ended up at the Blazing Guy Festival, where Homer made it rain. And then everyone hated us again, so we walked back into the desert as it got dark, and we thought we saw a casino, but it was a mirage, and we drank cactus juice and fought cactus people, and then a bunch of desert chameleons led us up here. Wow, that's a humdinger of a stem winder. Sounds like you all need a ride home. Can you give us one, Mr. Flanders? For the Simpsons, of course. Just as soon as I finish my prayer ritual. How long does that take? I should be done by dawn. Dawn? Of next Tuesday. Bart, you knock him down and I'll grab his phone. Oh, I don't bring any electronics up here. The only communicating I do is with the Lord. Can he cause a tow? He can do anything. He's God.
Ned Flanders.
Home at last. Hey, Flanders, what happened to my, your recliner? That old thing? I found it smashed to pieces on your driveway and threw it out. I replaced it with one of those inflatable balls you sit on. It's supposed to be good for your back. Let's see. Sits on ball. Pops it. Lands on floor. No, my back feels much worse. Poor homie. And with that is going to complete the Summer of our Discontent updates. Congratulations, you completed the Summer of our Discontent. Time for a nice cold glass of water. Yes. And there's homie with the ball that's busted. And I like the chameleons. You got the Marge one that's blue. You've got the Bart one that has the two double colors. That's pretty cool. Love that. Like usual, when you finish an event, whether it's a small one or a big one like this one, once you complete it, you get a Shadow Juice mystery box. Now there's going to be a certain theme with this. Most of the time, it's going to be returning items in the form of the Europe mystery box that costs 30 donuts. In this situation though, it would technically be free as long as you have some of the tokens. Sometimes they do unique items though. Returning unique items. Looks like it's going to be returning items from the Europe mystery box. Pretty much anyway, it looks like. I know I've got all the stuff already. Yep, I got us all already, unfortunately. So many tokens and not much to do with it. We've also got the Desert Chameleon bundle. So look out for that very shortly. Not in this video, though. Just gonna move these around a little bit because we gotta place down that Springfield Mesa. There we go. Every 3 hours, 75 and 7 XP respectively. Perfect, right there. Can I rotate it? I can. Does it matter? I don't know. Not entirely sure who can go to this just yet. I'm gonna assume Flanders, but we'll see.
So that's where buildings come from.
That's nice. Kinda looks like a kettle, actually. Got the spout thing and everything. Doesn't it look like a kettle? Yeah, it looks like a kettle. Sure it does. Oh yeah, by the way, I put this over here as well. Donut vein. Isn't that great? I gotta make sure I don't tap it. Alright, well, it's a rock. Could have God sounds, maybe. Like, oh, that sort of sound. I'm thinking that's probably what it's going to be. Let's find out. providing majestic views. Well, that makes more sense, to be honest. It's a little bit more realistic as well, honestly. Now, I did say Flanders could go to this. I have no idea. I have not looked yet. I'm going to assume it's Flanders.
Now, what can I ding-dong diddly do for you?
From what I can see, it's not going to be a 4-hour quest. It's actually going to be an 8-hour quest. Relax in the Almighty's works. Also, protest devilish name was in this update as well. I don't remember where he goes for that though. I'm guessing there's probably going to be birds. Like, remember we just tapped a second ago and it sounded like birds? There's probably going to be birds flying above it. There's got to be. Mainly because of the fact that, what else would there be? I mean, there could be maybe chameleons climbing on it as well. That could be a possibility, but I don't really see too many options. I'm going to go with the birds though. Maybe the birds fly around and land in certain areas or something. We're gonna find out. He's very, very far away though. So hopefully he will teleport soon. Oh! There's a tumbleweed! I was thinking of something at the top. That's why I was saying birds. I actually would have liked birds as well. But this is different. This is really different. Normally it's going to be sometimes birds or sometimes it's going to be really something you see all the time. But we don't really ever see tumbleweeds very often. I think mainly because of the fact that, because of the theme of it, the only other time there would have been that would have probably been the Wild West update, but that was a long time ago. I like it though. I do. Wish there was more of them. Maybe there's a couple at the top kind of bouncing as well, but it's decent. It's decent for what it is. Outside of that, that's pretty much it, everybody. That's going to complete the Summer of a Discontent update. Now remember, there is the chameleons I still have to go for as well, so keep a lookout for that very, very shortly also, but outside of that, I am done the updates. In terms of what we're getting next though, what would be in July moving forward? Because we're going to probably have a small update and then a large update. That's how it goes, by the way, in case you didn't know that. There's a small update, large, small, large, etc. So we're going to have a small update soon. It could be anything, to be honest, but what makes it really, really fun is that when we get more into like the summer ending, we get into the fall, then we know for a fact we're getting particular updates, blah, that are very, very common. So you're obviously going to get into September, and then you're going to be getting into October, which is Halloween. Of course, there's going to be Black Friday. There's going to be Christmas. It's going to be great times. But for now, that is going to wrap it up for me. Gotta ask though, before I wrap it up, what did you think of the update in general? From what I saw with the comments, a lot of people didn't really care for it much. I don't know, maybe it was just the prizes, but it seemed like people were a little bored with it. But to be honest, any major event is going to be pretty boring as time goes on. I liked the theme of it, and I think I said that before. The theme was really, really great. I love the fact that we got the whole desert thing, and we got to kind of make our own desert. I love that. But unfortunately, when you're kind of having to make a desert, you're going to have some pretty boring prizes along the way, like cactuses and things of that nature. But I didn't really mind the update, even if the prizes weren't the greatest. I actually didn't mind it all that much. Subscribe for more chapter videos, and I will see you moving forward with whatever we get next. Moving forward, instead, Simpsons tapped out. Bye-bye, everybody.